Welcome to 100 Days of Python, the Python Code Along Challenge. I'm Bill Mosley, and if you want to find the entire listing of the 100 Days of Python, you can find it at my website, www.bmosley.com/hdp. Let's get started. All right, so we are picking up on our third day of this project, the object-oriented playlist, and we've got the song class created here, which has the getters and setters, a string method and initialization method, and then a playlist, which has the initialization method, add song, and list songs. So far, that's all we've got. So we're going to build on this now, and we are going to be doing some work on this piece. So let's get going. So first thing I want to do is I'm going to copy the code and I'm going to put that into a new file so that I can retain my old code. So there we go, part 3. And this is just sort of a easy way of versioning this. So now I've got the code as it exists in this new structure. I'm just going to comment these out and save those for later if I need them. And let's see up here, let's just make that a little more compact. Now, let's get started. So the first thing I want to do is I want to welcome the user. And so we'll go through the basic steps here of making sure that the user is welcomed. So I'm going to do a little welcome screen on this one because it's been a while since we've done anything like that. And I'm going to do that character times 60. We'll go with a line width of 60 here. I'm going to copy that. And then in between those two things, I'm going to say print welcome to my playlist. And we will center that in a line of 60. So now when I run this file, it gives me my little welcome screen here, and that's great. And then I'm going to, let's just throw a line break at the end of that. And then I want to go into my main menu loop. So I'm going to say while true, and everything inside that's going to be indented. So I'm going to first say, let's do a triple quote block here. And I'm going to say main menu. That looks a little bit weird on the spacing, so maybe instead of that, I'm going to use those. I know it's a little bit basic to be spending so much time on cosmetics, but if it's not right, it's not right. So we're going to say list songs. We're going to be able to add a song. Let's remove a song. And then we are going to also want to change a rating. Okay. That will get us started. We can always add or change that later. And so we're going to say str menu equals input. What would you like to do? Okay, and then we're going to say if str menu equals 1, elif. Let's save some time here. Copy. 2. 3. Never retype things if you don't have to. 4. and then else print that's not an option. Oops, forgot my quotes. There we go. I should also put an exit. I'm going to make that choice 9. That gives me room to add additional. Actually, let's just do choice 0. Why not? Exit the program. Okay, so let's do one more of these down here. Copy and 0. And if that's the case, then we're going to say print, thanks for using my playlist app and break. Okay, so there we go. And one thing we need to do here is we do need to use this creation of the playlist. So that's going to go before we get into the loop because we only need to create that one time. And so now we need to say, if we choose to list songs, then we're going to say my PL list songs. There we go. And if we say, you know what I'm going to do is I am going to print, there we go. I'm going to print a couple of extra lines. Oops. There we go. At the end of that one, just to make sure there's plenty of white space there. And then for add a song, we're going to say my pl.add song. Let's go ahead and do that as well. And for now, I'm just going to put the word pass in these options. That will avoid the error while doing nothing if somebody chooses that piece of the menu. So let's go ahead and run this with our structure. So welcome to my playlist, main menu. What would you like to do? Let's add a song. What's the title? Thriller. Let's go 5 stars on that. Jackson. What is the year? Still don't know the year. Let's list the songs. So there is our list of songs. Now, if we list the songs, I think I would like to have maybe a header up here or something like that. So let's go back into our playlist and edit that method, the list songs. And here's an easy way to do this. You can see I'm just using the songs string method. So that's this right here. I take that, copy it, and then I go back down to my list songs here. And instead of returning that, I print that and then replace each one with what it is. So I've got title, and then I've got rating, I've got artist, and then finally year. And I could take out the F's on this because I'm no longer substituting any text in there, but the F string doesn't hurt anything either. And then I'm going to print a line of 60 of those. And let's run this again, stop and rerun. And we'll add a song, title, thriller, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Jackson, and the year is just guessing, of course. Michael Jackson fans are probably going to send me hate mail, but that's okay. List songs, and now you can see we've got a pretty good thing going on here. I think what I'm going to do though is add some more space around the rating because it's kind of tight. So I change that here. I'm going to change it to 12. And then I need to change that up here as well so that it's aligned with each other. Okay, so I'm going to get tired of typing in um, a new song every time I rerun this program. So I think it's time for us to implement a save function and a load function. So that would be nice, right? So first thing we want to do is we want to say if, oops, before we do that, we have to import OS, import OS. For this, we're going to jump back to our code that we used for saving our pickle data. And we've got our save data and our load data here that we can use just a little bit. And so I want to import pickle first of all as well, but we're going to say if os path dot exists, then we're going to open that data. So we're going to, I want to do that, I think I want to do that inside my object. So we're going to come back to this and we need to import pickle. There we go, pickle. That's our data saving. And so when we initialize this class, we're going to see if the data exists. So we're going to say if os.path.exists playlist data.txt, then we're going to say file equals open, and we want to just use that same exact file name, and we're going to open for read binary. That's what pickle requires. And then we're going to say pickle.load, and we're going to say file. And we want to load that into self.li playlist, and there we go. Else self.playlist equals that. We got to make sure we close that file when we're done. So we're going to say file.close. And this saves that data as a list and loads it and saves it from within that class. So that's a nice, clean way to do it because it's all automatic. We don't have to change anything about that class now. And once we do that, we just need a very quick little save routine here. So we're going to create a save method, def save data. Goodness. All right, there we go. Self. And so we're going to say file, open, use that same file name, and we're going to go write binary, and then we are going to save our data. So we're going to say, if we look back at our method here, So we're just putting the data into the file. So we've got pickle.dump, and then we're going to say self dot li playlist, and we're going to save it in the file. And then we're going to say file dot close, and that's it. And so now what we can do here is, once we add a song, anytime we change the data, so at the very end of that, we're going to say self.save data, and that should do it. So we just call that when we want to, and we'll do that in the class. And at the end of the initialization, we can now just call self.save data. So it'll save that empty thing and create the file. So let's run this now and see how this works. What would you like to do? Let's add a song. Thriller. Michael Jackson. 1984. List songs. Okay. Ooh. Running up against this. So let's give the artist a little more space. But I should be able to exit the program now. So I exit. Program stops running. Let's fix that spacing issue. So in CL Song, we just need a little more and let's right justify that there. That'll give it a little more space between the end. And let's make sure that this is more evenly spaced. I'm just sort of tweaking the spacing. So I've got 20, 12, 20, and 7. So I might as well make that 8. That gives me a total of 60, which is good. So 2012, 20, and 8. I just need to mirror that now down here. 20, 12, 20, and 8. So let's run this and let's list the songs. Oh, that's so much better. Look at that. And it did save the data the way we wanted it to. So now let me just create a fictitious one. List the songs, and you can see we've got a nice orderly thing going on here. So that's great. And I think we're going to call it there for now. Next time we'll remove song, and we will also make sure that the songs get sorted in alphabetical order. You can see here the titles are now out of order. So we'll do a quick sorting function, and we will also make sure we can remove songs. So those are what's next, and that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video and coding along with me. Once again, if you want to access the entire listing of 100 Days of Python, you can do it at my website, www.bmosley.com/HDP. You can also access my book, Introduction to Python Programming for Absolute Beginners, at my website, www.bmosley.com/book. Thanks again, and we'll see you around.